Okay, morning YouTube. This is one more immersion in Talking Talk. Talking Talk, it's a platform where we can learn different kinds of language, idioms, like English, Spanish, or French. And well, today we are gonna talk about judgment and so on. As I was remembered, the theme is not the same as in the website because I made a mistake in the back office, but next immersion, I'm gonna change this, and then in the site and in the session, it will be the same theme. I'm sorry about that. And well, my name is Bianca. I am a sociologist and PhD student. I am 29 years old. I am living in Philadelphia, United States nowadays, doing part of my PhD in here. And it has been very nice. Now the weather is changing. We ended, more or less ended the summer, and we are getting into the winter time. So it will get cold a lot in here. I'm not prepared, but I will try to prepare myself for this moment. And well, I think it's that for today. And you, Alexandre, could you present yourself for us?
Yes. Good morning, guys. My name is Alexandre. I'm 4 years old. I live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, Brazil. I'm logistics coordinator. Uh, I'm start in plataforma TalkNtalk in July this years. I'm start study English in July too. Uh, my hobby é jiu-jitsu. I am black belt in jiu-jitsu. I like gym. I train every day. In my free time, I like study. I work too. That's this. This is a little bit about myself.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Alexandre. And you, Adnael, could you present yourself for us?
Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Adinael. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul, and I'm work as a team leader at the commerce company. In my free time, I enjoy watching series, movies, and spend time with my family, friends, cooking, and I'm learning English to be able to communicate with the others and professional growth is this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Adnael. And you, Marcio, please, could you?
Sure. And good morning, everyone. I am 41 years old. I'm married. I have had 3 children, one son, two daughter. And I live in São José dos Campos, Brazil. And I love play bass since my childhood because I have a good teacher, is my dad. And what else? In my free time, I spend time with my family and play music instruments, and more specifically string instruments. In my house, we have a good band. My son play drums, my middle daughter play keyboard, and my young young daughter, I think so, I don't know English, and play violins and guitar, electric guitar, and my wife sings. That's it about me, guys. Thanks for listening.
That's beautiful. You have a band, a whole band in your house. You can make yeah, you can have a band,
Yeah.
I guess. What is your family last name? Like could be in my family it's Almeida, so it will be the Almeida Band. What is your name?
Nice.
What is your band name?
House band. We
How,
talk, yeah, in my house band.
okay, perfect. Congrats. I will see your shows. And you, Lillian, please could you present yourself?
Yes, so good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 35 years old. In my free time, I like to go out, to go to the park, take some walks. Also, I love coffee, so it's really important for me to take some coffee, be with my friends, my family, and I work as a business analyst. I was graduated in business and administration, and now I work in the financial part of this area. So that's it about me. Thank you.
Perfect, Florian. Thank you very much. It's very interesting work with business analysts. Maybe one day it will be me. I hope so. And well, starting with you, Lurian. Well, I know you more or less, and maybe thinking about judgment and so on, one thing that you mentioned before, it was about uh, sometimes you use clothes with a very colorful clothes, or a t-shirt, very colorful, or and a yellow all-star, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you know me, Anka.
And I never saw you, but okay, it's nice. So
Yes.
please, could you read and answer the question number one, thinking about that?
Yes. What is something you avoided doing because you were scared of being judged? So yes, and now I'm more. I accept more myself. So I'm using my yellow All Star, colorful clothes. But always I have this feeling about, oh, this is not what people think it's normal. This is not minimalist. This is not neutral. So I know someone you look me like in a like colorful, like I know about that. So yes, this happened with me a lot. In the past, I couldn't understand. I've changed my wardrobe a lot of times. I bought a lot of clothes trying to fit, to match in this pattern of the society. So, oh, let's use more neutral colors. Okay, so let's try this. Nowadays I try to be smart for the environment that I need to go. For example, I work from home. If I need to go to the office that the company I'm working right now, I will not use my yellow all star, and I accept this is I'm not faking anything. It's just because the environment is a business environment and I need to understand about that. But if I need to be with these people in a informal environment, in a restaurant, of course I can use my yellow all star, so I try to understand more the environments now, but and try to don't pay attention about the when people look to me, and think, this is okay. You can say first it's different. You can say maybe, oh, it's brave because you are not like the others, but I think in the end people they see one thing different like something really bad, and they don't accept the difference a lot. That's it.
For sure. And we are living in a moment that people say, like, oh, we accept all people and so on. I don't have judgment. I don't have prejudice. But we feel this yet nowadays with simple things like clothers, like the color of the clothers. To me, it's so absurd. Like, but okay. And you, Marcio, how do you deal with this? There is something that you avoid doing because you have fear to be judged?
Yes. Yeah. So my case, sometimes I feel behind for no clear reasons. For example, I don't know why, but yeah, yeah, I don't like feel behind, And for me, I don't know English, English and punctual. For me, really important, really, yeah, necessary in my life, you know. And because yeah, sometimes I feel behind for clear reasons.
Ok. Thank you, Márcio. Márcio, eu cometi um erro, na verdade. Eu,
Oh,
eu troquei porque eu tive um erro no back-office. E aí o tema das imersões trocaram. Então, esse tema de estar no momento certo, né? Estar atrasado ou não, a gente acabou discutindo na semana passada. E aí hoje eu trouxe esse outro tema sobre julgamento, né? Desculpa por isso, eu errei, enfim. Mas,
what is the
desculpa.
questions?
The question eu coloquei aqui no chat. E aí a primeira é sobre alguma coisa que você evita de fazer por medo de ser julgado, sabe? Se você quiser se preparar, né, eu posso responder ou passar para os outros meninos, e aí depois eu volto com você, se você quiser preparar a sua resposta. O que que você
Ah, pode
acha?
ser, pode ser.
Pode. E desculpa de novo, tá bom? Na próxima semana, na próxima sessão, vai estar correto, né, as questões do site e as questões da imersão. Desculpa por isso.
Ah, okay, no problem.
Sorry. Okay. Then, Alexandre, please, could you answer this one?
Yes. Ah, for me, I think I'm not more or injusto, né, with peoples. In principal, my work, né, my work today peoples são more sensible. Sometimes one speak mal interpretada é, pode causar uma tremenda confusão, né? Então, I'm, agora eu esqueci. Eu, eu tô muito cuidado with your speak, outros people in my work, né? In Jiu-Jitsu, it's more flexibility, né? People gostam mais de brincadeira e tal. Uhum. In my opinion.
Okay, I see. But there is something that you don't do usually because you are afraid to be judged. Tem alguma coisa que você não faz por ter medo de ser julgado às vezes? Like, sometimes I have a lot of tattoos, for example, and piercings and so on. And sometimes I use some clothes that hide all my tattoos to do not show. Because there are some places that I go and I know that people will judge me because of my tattoo. So I just cover, you know. Eu coloco algumas roupas para esconder, and do not be judged. So there is something that you avoid to do because of this fear or no?
Ah, yes, yes. I I agree. And you, for example, I have tattoo too. In It depends. É o lugar, né? For example, in work, I don't use uma shirt regata, né? For example, é, it's 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 case, isso pode causar judgment incorrect for me.
Yeah, she means incorrect too. And you, Adnael, do you have something?
Yes, yes. Um, uh, I believe no, in my point of view, um, for example, being here with you is something. I used to avoid speaking English in public because I was afraid of making mistakes, and for a long time I understood with others speaking English with me, but I don't answer in English. I'm afraid make mistakes, and for a long time I'm not speaking with else in English, afraid and being judged, acho que é, né, em inglês, julgado.
Mm.
But now I'm practicing every day and trying to feel more confidence and I'm speak alone, trying my English, trying talk with the others, and is this I I'm trying to uh, step for step, passo a passo, acho que é, to more confidence to uh, trying to speak with the others in public.
Yeah, okay, I see you. It's very important to do that. I think we all face this. I face this a lot of time, the fear to be judged because of my English. But I think Talk and Talk it's a good place because we expose ourselves to do that with different kinds of themes with different people. So it's a good environment. I'm sure that you will enjoy a lot. And Marcy, thank you very much. And I'm sorry again. So, could you answer this one? Você poderia responder essa? E se você quiser, você pode mesclar também português e inglês. Por mim, não tem nenhum problema. A questão é praticar mesmo.
Okay, okay. And I go. So number one, yes.
Uhum.
Okay. So yeah, and people avoid about me, for example, when I talk, I don't know, say English errado in my pronunciation, for example. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, for me, don't have a problem when when people talk and judge me about it when I talk errado, for example, and because it's really necessary. My point, in my mind. Okay, yeah, it's correct. Me, thank you. For example, I really talk about my daughter, my little daughter. My little daughter me corrige all the time about my pronunciation, about my Portuguese. Yeah, because my little daughter really intelligent because read books all the time, every day read books because your Portuguese really good about me, really different about me. Eu não tive essa oportunidade when my parents fight, no, discuss me about the read books, for example, or or pay attention about the one phrase, different words, for example. And okay, don't have a problem too in my mind, okay. And but I really, yeah, it's scared when people judge me about my phrase, about my opinion. But for me, okay, don't have a problem about it.
Okay, thank you. I laugh a lot about your daughter. Oh, yeah, I love this child nowadays. But okay, and in my case, as I said, I have a lot of tattoos and piercings, and to be honest, I like when people judge me at some point, I guess, because usually people think that I am less or that I'm not educated because I have tattoos and piercings. And when people realize what I do for a living, that I am trying to learn and speak English, for example, and Spanish, and people get how can I say that? But I forgot even in Portuguese. But it's funny to see when they realize that they judge me wrong, and that they judge actually me because of these and so on. No, it's not não é assustado, surpreso. People usually get surprised when they realize that they made a mistake judging someone, me in this case, because of my tattoos or piercings, think that I could be less, you know. And it's nice to see that this change sometimes. But I try sometimes to hide this, and in Portuguese too, I speak a lot of slangs. I am a person that talk a lot of slangs, so I try to hide this too, to do not be judged. So yeah, well, but okay, it's part of the process. And well, going to the question number 3 now. Uh, could you try to answer this one, Adinael? Could you read and try to answer the number 3?
Oh, sure. When have you judged someone quickly and later realize you hear wrong?
Uhum. Alguma vez você já julgou alguma pessoa e depois julgou? That I say like, you know, when you met someone and you think, oh, I don't like this person. Not necessarily about something physically, but then you became friend with this person, you know, realize later that it was a mistake, not a mistake, but you judge wrong, maybe something.
Yes, yes. I think people judge everything every time, uh, but looks, that thoughts, and no, when in a conversation, you I don't know. Quando a gente está conversando, é uma opinião diferente, opinião different opinion, we judge, and quando nós, como eu posso dizer, quando a gente conhece mais a pessoa, when I, como é que eu poderia falar em inglês? Quando conheço mais a pessoa.
When I know this person better, maybe.
Yes, yes. Sometimes the judge is a little bit, eu não sei como dizer, é uma coisa que a gente não, uma coisa que a gente achou que era e não era, entendeu? Então acho que todo mundo julga todo mundo.
It's a good point. Everyone judges everyone. And can be misunderstood, maybe, mal entendido, you know? And okay, yeah, sometimes I think that everyone judges everyone at the end, maybe. And okay, and you, Lurian, what do you think about that?
Guys, I've talked about the clothes because this it's about my personality, you know. But I think people they judge more about that, how you look, how you wear, because it's the first impression that they have about you, you know. So the first impression that, oh, look about this, the clothes, the tattoos. And I agree, Ianca, because I have three tattoos, two, not two, because I think you have more than me, but I have tattoos too. And in my case, look, when I did the tattoos, I tried to put all the tattoos in a hidden place in my body. So one is in my feet, other one is in my ribs back, and the second one is in, third one is in my back too. Even me, I forgot sometimes that I have tattoos, and all the time is because of that. Because, oh, you don't have tattoos? Ah, yes, I did, but I don't want anyone see all the time, you know. Yes. So I think look and act is more like the first impression, you know, because it's the first thing that someone will see about you. And I'm act like a positive person. I sometimes I can be like expensive, you know, in a world that people try to be more individuals, this is really different sometimes. So they will judge you, like there is a word, a saying in Portuguese, they will judge the book for because of the case, né? Like this. And I understand the first impressions are stronger. Like I'm judging everyone just because I'm here, because but it's not a bad judgment, it's just my impressions. So I think the problem is when you these thoughts that you have, they are like in a really bad way, a negative judgment, like look what she is doing, look at this, oh, impossible, I think it's normal that to see, like, for sure, oh, Yanka loves tattoo, nossa, she has a lot of tattoo, of course I can think about that, it's not a judgment for me, but when you just change your intonation of your voice, I she has a lot of tattoos, look how it's different, so for me, people judge more because of the how you look, act, because it's the first impressions, and after when they know you better, I think they judge what you think. That's it.
Perfect, Julian. Thank you. I totally agree with you. And using what you said as an example and answering to the question, I have one person today, she is my best friend, Celia, his name. And the first time that I saw her, she's very expensive. You know, she laughs loudly and she's very expensive. And at first, that really bothers me. I really judge at her. And nowadays I realize that really I admire that actually in her, So it changed. I judge it at the first sight, but later I admired and we changed this because now I know her. I know that it's her way. It's her I forgot to personality. It's her personality to be like that. And who am I to judge, actually, her about that? Nowadays, she is awesome. But okay. And you, Alexandre, have you ever judged someone? Você já julgou alguém? É a questão número 3. Você já julgou alguém, depois viu que você julgou errado e hoje vocês são amigos? Ou mudou de ideia sobre changed your mind?
Yes, yes. Other day, one situation é, é engraçado, é funny, engraçada. In my company, chegou one people for detetizar a company. E I'm looking our man e, né? Ah, não, beleza. I speak, né, with is people fluent in English. One people de 60 anos, 60 years. É, your live 10 years in United States. E in talk, I get more dicas, né, these people for study English. Então, era uma situação que eu não esperava, né? É uma pessoa assim que aparentemente esse ano a pessoa, né, que, né, é o cara que veio detizar this company, bora diz, e a gente é conversando bastante, is people fluent, fluent in English. Aí mas eu fiquei realmente surpreendido, né? Então, quer dizer, eu olhei essa pessoa e não esperava, né? Eu aparentemente era uma pessoa e tu vê que é uma pessoa que, né, que eu fiquei assim de queixo caído. Admirei bastante ele por isso. That's this.
That is a perfect example, I guess, a perfect example. And in Talking Talk, for example, we have a lot of IT guys, but we have from different careers, different areas. And it's very nice to see all these different areas and everyone trying to learn English together. Like I am doing PhD, Lurian is a business analyst. I think Marcia is from IT too. Are you from IT, Alexandre? Sorry, do you work with what?
I have a degree in system analytics and development, but
IT
I
too.
work with logistics coordinator.
You know, a logistic guy.
Uh,
And you, Adinael, what do you do for a living? I'm sorry.
I'm a team leader at a commerce company.
IT guy
Is
too.
Shopee.
Oh, that's awesome. You are famous. Congrats about it. But other IT guy. But I swear to you that we have different areas in Talking Talk. I totally sir. And it's funny to see all these people. And you, Marcy, could you answer this one?
Yeah, so I don't remember, and what can I say? Yeah, I don't remember, and really quickly someone because I pay attention when I talk, Yeah, I really like to talk in small talk, for example, but due to someone from me really complicated. I help other people, for example, I really like help other people. For example, I have a children, we have a band, and I don't like when I wife or my little daughter sing when use the cell phone lyrics on cell phone. I don't like it because in my point, in my in my point, she's don't study the lyric, for example. I don't know as it's correct. For example, eu não gosto quando a minha esposa ou a minha filha canta usando o celular, o notebook, qualquer coisa que seja para ler a música. Então, isso para mim não estudou antes, não praticou antes. Aí a gente briga por isso. Eu mesmo brigo, porque no meu caso eu toco contrabaixo e eu não gosto de ficar vendo, assim, para quem conhece música, cifra, partitura, essas coisas. Eu não gosto, eu gosto de estudar antes para praticar depois sem usar esses métodos, porque vicia, entendeu? Aí, não sei se é um julgamento ou ajuda, né? Então, yeah, here we have a fight about this.
Okay, I see. I totally understand. It must be interesting or nice to have a whole family that it's involved with music. I would like to have this experience someday. Let's see. And okay, going to the last question, the number 15. What would change in your life if you cared a little less about what people think? First of all, if do you care about what people think about you? And what would you change in your life if you don't care, you know? So thinking about me, for example, I care sometimes about how people, uh, about people judgment, I guess, um, about my clothes, as I said, about the way that I speak, about the way that I behave in the place, for example. And I think in the limit, we all humans want to be accepted, I guess, want to be loved by the others. So I keep thinking in this way, how to be accepted sometimes for these other people. And if I care less about that, if I didn't care about this, I think that I would be more free in some spaces because I wouldn't have shame about the way that I speak, the way that I behave. I could be less worried about how people are looking at me, what they are seeing at me. I would be just myself, I guess. It will be more easy. And sometimes I get nervous trying to control me, to behave better, and do not be judged. So I would be less anxious, I guess, if I care less about the other's opinion, I think. But okay. What do you think, Alexandre? Is the question number 15. O que você mudaria na sua vida se você se importasse menos sobre o que as pessoas pensam sobre você? Primeiro, você se importa com o que as pessoas pensam? E segundo, mudaria alguma coisa se você deixasse de se importar?
No, no, I'm not important with others think. Someone, acho que é uma coisa, né? E I'm started before and study English, né? É, diz importante skills, I think. But never last, né? Nunca é tarde for start study. That's it.
Yes, for sure. And you, Marcio, what do you think about that? Do you care about the others?
Yeah, I agree with you, Alexandre. In my case, I started to speak English. Yeah, but I it's depended when people talk about the anything. Yeah, from me, I said I don't have a problem when people talk about my opinion, for example. Yeah, opinion is opinions. There are opinion so good, there are opinion so bad, but and people think your voice, your opinion for me about me don't have a problem, you know. Yeah, help me when I hear hear good opinion. Yeah, it's so good. And bad is depend the bad opinion, you know. And sometimes when I hear bad opinion, uh, sometimes good and sometimes bad. It's depend on me, of course. And yeah, we have a different personality, different opinion. Okay, but I don't like it when people talk about the I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Say, and when people talk about me, opinion is opinion, good or bad for me. Yeah, I like.
Okay, I don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't like. And you, Lurian, what do you think? Você mudaria? Would you change?
So I think I could change because we have this thought about what everyone will think about you at every time, you know. So I think it's just a sensation about freedom, you know. You don't need to care about anything. And I just think in the same time I think maybe if you don't need to worry about this, how you can be free, because like you said, Yanka, you like sometimes that people think you are different, you know, people judge you. Sometimes the way for us change something is that, you know, you need to be I cannot say against, it's against, you need to be different, you know. If everyone will accept, do you think people maybe they will have courage to show themselves? So maybe to be like 100% open. I don't know, but now when I think about that, is for sure, I think it's the better word, like I will do everything that I want. Anyone will judge me. I will not think anything about anyone too. I think it's the best word ever. But I don't know the consequence about that. If no one is judging, so at the same time you are deleting, removing this feeling about to change something, to prove that the other one, that change is good. And I think change is really good. Maybe if everyone just accept it, we cannot have any changes, and sometimes changes are a good thing. I don't know, I was thinking a lot here. That's it.
Yeah, and it's complex. I think that you brought good points because it make more complex. It's not just this, it's all